Hey, good morning everyone. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. It is absolutely gorgeous here this morning, just clear blue skies. A little breeze coming out of the northeast, about 72, 73 degrees right now. Gorgeous views, beautiful blues, clear blue sky, gorgeous. All right, here goes the hard part. I'm down on my knees here. Getting down is easy, getting up is the hard part. So I'm just south of Vanderbilt Beach, just south of the Ritz-Carlton, down in front of the condos at Bay Colony. That was sea turtle nest number 13 that we saw at the start here. I got a good feeling there's going to be some new nests here today. On my walk down here earlier this morning, I saw 3 crawls just to the north of me. Hopefully a couple of those were good ones. We're going to walk up to the north. Our sea turtle patrol guy, Marcus, he's just now making his way down to the south end. He was up checking 3 crawls for quite a while this morning. So we'll see if any of those were good when we get up there in a few minutes. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. Hit that share button. We got a bit of time ahead of us here for our beach walk. So far, I did not notice any big patches or clumps of red drift algae in the water. It seemed to be worse up towards the north end, up on Vanderbilt Beach, around La Playa and north of there. The water's great. Look how calm it is. Starting to be able to see the clarity now as the sun gets a little higher. Looking good. Looking good. Wish you were here to stand in it with me. Sunday morning. Beautiful Sunday morning at that, huh?
Good morning.
Good morning. And I see a little piece of red drift algae out there, darn it. You know, there's still debris from the hurricane in this water, and it's going to be in this water for a long, long time. So, you know, you see people swimming, you see people wading. I'm a wader, not much of a swimmer. I do enjoy swimming, but I'm just kind of holding off for that for a while. But just be careful if you go out looking for shells or whatever, walking out to the sandbars. There is debris buried underneath the sand still. And it could put a hurting on you if you're not careful. Hey Beverly, good morning. Billy, good morning. Thank you for the stars. Great morning for paddleboarding here, Billy. Look at how calm it is. Absolutely awesome out here this morning. two little sandpipers running around down there. Little sanderlings. 3. There's a third one up there, scurrying up ahead of me. For such little tiny birds and little legs, they sure do move fast. These little critters. Just in and out of the little waves. I used to love watching them. You just get a kick out of their little legs, how fast they go, how tiny they are. They just fit in the palm of your hand. It is very quiet here so far this morning. I can't believe how quiet it is for such a beautiful morning, a Sunday morning at that. Usually early in the mornings, quiet mornings, people are out walking the beach, running the beach. I've only passed maybe 8 people so far this morning, not counting Marcus. They're not doing any work on the sand berm today, thank goodness. Quiet. Trucks on the beach. Tomorrow's going to be a different story. Tomorrow they're going to be going up to the north end again. So be ready for that. Looks like they're all done down here at the south end. Down on the beach at Pelican Bay. But tomorrow the work will continue. Just when you thought it was safe to go back to the beach. Hopefully the rest of the job here isn't going to take them more than a couple of days. Somehow this is the story anyway, that's gotten out from one of the Collier County officials, that somehow they miscalculated. I don't know how they could miscalculate. They've been surveying constantly during this entire berm process. They got grade stakes all up and down the beach, but somehow they're a foot short of sand up around the playa and Mariah Bay. A foot. The thing's only supposed to be a couple feet high. How could you be a foot off? So they got to go put more sand up there. So be ready for the trucks running up and down Vanderbilt Beach. I don't know if they're going to start with that tomorrow, or if they're going to put the fence up tomorrow, start on it on Tuesday. And then hopefully that'll be the last of it for a while, till November, when they do it all over again and extend our beaches out into the Gulf. Money, 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 money. Money. Telling you, you need to buy stock in Earth Tech Enterprises. That's the company that does the majority of this work, this beach restoration. Ooh, that breeze is something else. I'm betting if you look at that, if Earth Tech is a publicly traded company, I bet if you look at the shareholders, you're going to see a lot of politicians, government officials might be investing in that company. Just a hunch. All right, where were those crawls? There was 3 crawls here on the beach. 3 sea turtle crawls down here. All not too far apart. As I was walking down this morning during my first little live feed, we saw them. Saw a beautiful moon this morning too. Got a close up, as close as I can get with an iPhone. First Facebook Live feed this morning. There's one of them. This one, I think this was a false one. I don't know. This was one of the crawls right here. It looks like he drove through the tracks. I don't see a nest. It sure looked good though. I mean, that's where she did her digging down in there. But he didn't find anything. So whenever he drives the cart over the tracks, that means it was a false one. Well, that was the third one we saw this morning. He's just heading down to the south end of the beach now, so hopefully there'll be some down there, and then hopefully there'll be some up to the north. That will be sweet. Did your ears pop when I came up on the berm? Just because of the higher altitude? Mine didn't. The Ritz-Carlton Hotel. I think they have on their website when they're going to open. I just never bothered checking. I can't afford to stay there. Way out of my price range. We stayed there one time. I forget what it was, for some kind of an event. And for what those rooms cost, I was not impressed at all. This was a long time ago, probably 20 years ago. But it was just like really old-fashioned and cheesy looking, if you ask me. But they just finished remodeling the whole thing. They actually put an addition on. This whole, it used to stop right there. This is all new, all over in here. That's a whole new wing they put on right before the hurricane, so they haven't got to use it yet. And I think they redid all the rooms. They took advantage of the situation being closed. There is so much garbage right out here on the beach. Somebody had a party here. There is so much trash all over the beach. It is disgusting. It is heartbreaking. Just all their garbage. Pigs. It's terrible. They are absolute slobs. I hope they're watching my video. Oh my word. Look at this. Look at this. The Ritz get out here and clean up the beach. Look at this. What kind of an animal would do that? Dirty, filthy pigs. Gosh. You don't know how angry that makes me seeing that. Well, looky here. A new one. I'm surprised that he numbered this one. Number 16. Uh-oh. If this is number 16, that means we had another one up the beach. Number 16 right there. Number 16. Hallelujah. Now his numbering's going to get off. I thought he was going to work his way back up here. I think he just wanted to get his job done this morning. That is awesome. That makes me happy after seeing all the garbage around here. I don't know if they don't have volunteers here on this beach. I don't know if the Collier County has volunteers to pick up trash on the beach, like Del Norwiggins, like the state park does. I mean, the bottles are just everywhere here. You see the plastic bottles still down here. Cans all the way down here. Man. Wouldn't you like to get your hands around their neck? Hopefully the county people are up here. Where's that other crawl? There's another one here somewhere. And if that was nest, if we had 14 yesterday and that was 16, that should mean there's another nest down here. The other crawl that I saw. This is all berm that they just put in yesterday. They were down here finishing up yesterday. Good morning. Yep, there it is. This is amazing. If this sea turtle came up on this beach instead of last night, the night before, she would have halted the berm project. I wish they'd do that. I wish they would do that. I just love to see that happen. But here's another one. And sadly, it's right up on the edge of that berm. Do not like seeing that. So I'm guessing that's nest number 15 right there. So no equipment's going to be coming around there. So there's 2 new nests we saw this morning already. A good morning, off to a good start. We still got to the north end to walk up here. Again, it kind of sucks where that nest is. I don't like seeing it on the edge of that berm like that, because you know this whole berm thing's going to get washed away. A couple of storms, not the whole thing, but it's just going to get eroded. It's so easy for those turtles to dig into this new sand, though. That's the one good thing. It's easy digging for them. And that is number 15. Somebody climbing up on the mountain. Did your ears pop when you climbed up there? Oh, what lies in store for us to the north here? Look at this water. Man. Beauteous. Beauteous, beauteous. Good morning. Good morning, and a good morning it is, despite the garbage. Good morning. I wonder if Dan's out here. He's got connections. Cabana Dan. They cannot leave that trash sitting on the beach. That is gonna, all those plastic bottles are gonna wind up in the water. There's trash bags full of trash out there. Towels, chairs. I don't see Dan here. It's awful quiet. Awful quiet. The construction equipment's sitting idle here. What's that? Hey. If you guys, hey, if you see anybody from the county out here, you know, with picking up their trash, you know, when they come empty the cans and stuff.
Yeah.
There is so much crap down here on the beach by the Ritz, down by the Ritz. I mean, probably 100 water bottles and beer cans and chairs, towels, down in front of the Ritz.
They went that way. Yeah, I didn't see them go this side of the dump trucks.
I mean, it's all gonna wind up in the water, those darn plastic bottles with the wind. I was hoping Dan was here. He's got connections. Somebody just jumped into the water. I just can't believe somebody would leave that much trash on the beach. Go back, if you missed it, go back and look. It was terrible. It's got my blood boiling. You know the old expression, you get your blood boiling? I don't know, I have a couple 30-gallon trash bags. See what happens after my beach walk, if it's still there. It's gorgeous here. Boy, getting busy early here over at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. Folks getting their umbrella space already. I love it. What is wrong with these people? Morning. Picture time.
Well, I gotta go a little bit because my dress is loose. He said, right there.
All right, I gotta start looking for turtle tracks. Just trying to get past the people. Busy. This beach, if that's a sign of what it's going to be like later today, it's going to be nuts here. Let's get in this water. Let's get in this water while the tide's out. Oh, look at that. Just below my knees here. Just below my knees, and just incredible. Good morning, my friends. Good morning. That water's very, very shallow right in here this morning. I think around 8:30 is low tide, so I mean, it's just inches deep here. Inches deep all along here. Out in front of the Vanderbilt Beach and Harbor Club. I actually haven't walked in the water like this for a while. It was rough. The water feels awesome. Keep my eyes peeled though for debris. Remember, keep your eyes open. There's crap still out here from the hurricane. I bet you wish you were walking next to me right now. Don't be walking out here if you got any open cuts or sores. Not good to be out in the water if you have any of that. And always shower off when you get out of the water as soon as you possibly can. There's a little snowy egret flying by. Get a workout walking in that water. Definitely get a workout. Morning. Hey, thank you for the stars. I do appreciate that. Remember, tips also are hugely appreciated. Those tips are my go-to way to get by each day. The stars are kind of like money in the bank. I get a penny for each Facebook star. So thank you. Trying to get some money saved up here. I just cannot do it. It's always something. Now my car doesn't even run. You get that darn thing fixed. Got no clue what that's going to cost. Can't even get it to a garage. Trying to get a dual microphone system so I can have a guest with me on my beach walks and do some little interviews, talk about some interesting things during our beach walks. Things to do around here, history, wildlife, whatever their expertise might be. Making whiskey. Get Richard Davies from Slancha on here with me. He's got an interesting story, Richard. If you are a Irish whiskey drinker, you got to give Slancha a try. Slancha Whiskey. Just go on their website, slancawhiskey.com. If you order 2 bottles on their website, you get free shipping, so that's a good deal. You've seen their ads here. You can find them. You can go give it a taste at Irish Times up here in North Naples. Irish Times, the pub at Mercado, Lansdowne Street up in Bonita. Give it a taste. They got some neat recipes, some good recipes on their website too. Cocktail recipes. Still, gosh, I thought we'd see some new crawls by this time up here. I thought by the activity we had down to the south with the sea turtles this morning, we'd be seeing some activity up here. Yep. See, the red drift algae seems to be more up here. Right when we get up to the La Playa, that's where I've been seeing it. That stinks for the people at the La Playa. Wonder why. Has nothing to do with the La Playa, obviously. Now, if you're walking along the beach in the wee hours, early hours of the morning or twilight time, and if you happen to come across one of our female sea turtles up on the beach nesting or crawling back to the water, Stay away. Please keep your distance. Do not use any flash photography. Keep your distance. Use your zoom. Keep your hands off them. That goes for our gopher tortoises too. I see people down towards the south where the gopher tortoises are, down there by Pelican Bay, petting the gopher tortoises. Don't pet the gopher tortoises. Don't feed them. Don't feed any wildlife. Let them forage for their own food. Stay away from the sea turtles. Stay away from their nests. Hatchlings, if you're one of the lucky souls that gets to see an emerging, gets to see those babies coming out of the nest, keep your distance. Do not walk up on top of them to take some photos. Use your zoom. Stay back. As tempting as it might be, do not touch them. Do not pick them up. And last but not least, fill in your stinking holes on the beach. Dig all the holes you want. Have fun while you're out here, you and your kids, but fill in those blasted holes. Pretty simple. Just common sense. Good morning. We love our sea turtles. And we want them to live on, to carry on. If you want to help our sea turtles, adopt a sea turtle nest at Friends of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. Friends of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. Look for them online. Adopt a sea turtle nest. Get your name on there, your company name, whatever. I don't think you can, it's too late to adopt one for this season. You got to do it early. You got to get on the list early. They only have so many slots. I don't know how many spots they sell, maybe 30. Just don't know how many nests they're going to get, so they don't want to be refunded. That's a great little program. Raise some money to help our turtles. No crawl tracks yet. Oh, where can they be? Good morning. Anybody watching, if you live in the neighborhood here, if you want to meet me down at Vandy Beach down there, the south end of Vanderbilt Beach, when I get done with my beach walk with a couple trash bags, we can go down there and pick up all that crap on the beach by the Ritz. Unless you want to go do it, take the initiative on your own and go do it. That would be awesome. I'm sure you could coax somebody on the beach to help you. Just look for my friends with their American flags on their tents on the beach. Say, hey, Rob said you'd help me pick up some trash. This red drift algae is just hanging here off this stretch of beach. It has been here now for a while. It will not go away. Huh. Morning. Oh, sea turtle patrol's running late this morning. Hope there's a new nest up here. That way it gives me a good count. Right now all I can say is I know there's 16 nests, but I don't know if he found any down to the south. And he usually does. It is just quiet as a church mouse out here this morning. New sand is getting a little brighter color. It's still dark than the original sand at the beach, but this berm sand, it's going to take a while for it to brighten up, bleach out. It's good sand though, clean, soft. For 20 something million bucks, it should be good sand, right? Look in this water. Ah, it feels so good. That feels so good. I think I'm going to take a little break here. So thank you. I'll be back in a little while. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. I'll be back. thanks for the stars. If you happen to send a tip, thank you. I do appreciate that. You can find a link to my PayPal account if you'd like to send a little token of appreciation. If you are a subscriber to Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page, thank you for making that commitment, that decision. I really appreciate that. We have about 100 paid subscribers. If we could get some more, that would be awesome. I can make the ads disappear from all of our videos here. Got to get about 250 or somewhere in there between 250 and 300. All right, I'll be back, but if I don't see you later this morning, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.